Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, June 22nd on a Monday, 2015. Great to be with you traders, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies early in the morning on a Monday. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I'm 11 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time, so my time zone's a little bit off. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, if you would, please come visit our site at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Lots of good stuff on there, great economic calendar, the whole 9 yards. Absolutely great. All right, traders, if you would, just let me introduce myself to you. We got some data to talk about and commentary, and then, of course, our 6 currency pairs. My name is William Gilda. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series that is done and completed before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. 2008, I retired from a wonderful career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, came to Thailand for 3 months. 9 days later, well, it's 2015, traders, and I'm still here. I don't know, I must have thought in the back of my mind I was going to stay because I loaded my laptops with me. So I kept trading when I got here, when I was on my holiday, before I decided to stay. But that's great. I do trade the Forex markets every single trading day. I'm looking at fundamentals. I am looking at charts. I'm looking at technicals. And I'm looking at probabilities and opportunities to take trades to be favorable in my side. And no, traders, I do not win every trade. If somebody tells you they're winning every trade, run the other way, because that just doesn't happen. All right, let's get over to the risk disclaimer. This is the legal stuff. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Most of all, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, that is the legal stuff. Let's get over to some news and commentary. Let's take a look at the indices, how the New York closed. The US 30 closed negative 0.56%. The S&P 500 closed negative 0.54%, with the Nasdaq in the red at negative 0.31%. And the Russell 2000 also just barely in the red at negative 0.02%. If we head on over to the Eurozone, the DAX closed in the red at negative 0.54%. The FTSE 100 closed barely in the green at 0.04%. The CAC 40 was in the green at 0.25%. The Euro Stoxx 50 was in the green at 0.16%. And now let's take a little ride on the boat and head over to the other side of the world. And let's head over to Asia. Traders, remember that these countries are currently trading as their markets are open. The Nikkei 225 is currently up 0.79%, where the S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is negative 0.44%. The Shanghai is closed today on a bank holiday, and the Hang Seng is positive 0.48%, with the Kospi also in the positive at 0.30%. Really good stuff out of the indices. Let's take a look at today's economic calendar. The biggest news today is today they're supposed to be having the big emergency summit, reference Greece. The other thing I did not mention is China is also on a bank holiday today, so just keep an eye on that. In the Eurozone, again, the Euro Summit, we have the Euro Group meeting, and in the New York session, we have the Euro. Nope, that's not true. They do have a consumer confidence in New York, but that's a low impact. But high impact is existing home sales, and that can definitely jolt the markets as people want to know what's going on. So that's what is going on an economic calendar. I think the big thing is this Euro Group meeting and this Euro Summit. I think everything else is going to be on the back burner, and which means that you really need to keep, I hope all of you have some sort of an audio news economic calendar where somebody's speaking all day as data comes out, because this stuff's going to come out and it's going to fling the market from one side to the other. So you need to be break even as soon as possible, because once they start these meetings, now these meetings start all day. So, this could start at the Euro Open, right? And these meetings are going to get started. This summit is the big one. If this summit falls apart and there is like nothing resolved, I think Greece is in for a lot of trouble because there's only like 8 days left of the year after that. All right, let's take a look at. We're gonna take a look at some 60-minute Forex charts to review. Traders, we have some new charts for you. I've decided to change the charts a little bit, and I will explain that as we go to our euro dollar. So let's head on over to the euro dollar. And this is a new chart. This is not a big deal. All this is support and resistance lines. That's all you're seeing here is support and resistance lines. That's all that is. And the nice thing about it, it's automated. So I can go on any time frame, open my charts up at the beginning of my trading day, and these lines are in place, and I know where support and resistance is right off the bat. I don't have to go hunting for it. I don't have to go looking for it. Even if I looked at yesterday and the day before, it's on the chart, so it's kind of nice. Eurodollar is a really easy trade plan. We just want to sell this. I don't want to buy the euro, right? Do not want to buy the euro. I want to sell the euro. So I'm looking for it to break the trend line, give us a retest, and at 1.1353, we'll take it to the downside. And that just seems like the best way to do that. We want to take profit at support at 1.1303 I have on the chart, but about 13, 15, 12, I probably get out. Because you know there's a bunch of pending orders there, people wanting to go long or take profit. So you want to make sure you get out, especially if you're not going to be in front of your charts. All right, let's head on over to the pound dollar. Hasn't done much, pretty much in a sideways price action on this 1 hour chart. So we're sort of like, give me a bullish candlestick formation, we're going to buy you. We only want to buy the pound. There's nothing else to do. I'd love to see this pull back to support at 1.5854. But as we know, the pound doesn't like to give us pullbacks. But I would like to have this come back to support. You got to admit the support and resistance lines are really nice. They're out there. They're bright. You don't have to go looking and hunting and placing this on your charts like we did in the past. So I think this is a good thing that we've added these to our charts. So we just need this to pull back to this 58.54, and we'll just take it up. And we'll take it as long as we can get it. We basically want it to go to the next yellow line, which is resistance, right? We buy it support, we sell it resistance. Really easy trade plan. Not a big deal here. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. Aussie's in a great spot to sell. The problem is at 77.44, which is, it's over 40 pip trade if we were to sell it right now. Once we get to that support area, there's a lot of junk there. If you look left of the chart, there's junk. You're at support. You got the 200 exponential moving average. So you got a lot of stuff going on right there, and that's going to make life very difficult. Once you get down to that 77, 45, 48, or 50 area, you're going to get some junk. So we need this to pull up a little bit and then give us our down move at the London Open. I would not trade this before the London Open. There's no data in Asia today, and Asia's been pretty flat all day. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Another one of my favorite pairs to trade. It's bearish. We want to take this to the downside. We want a break of this trend line. I'd like to get a retest, but it's not required for me on this trade. I set an entry at 46.08, but I got to tell you I'd really like to take it like 45.90. And then we'll take it down to the 200 exponential moving average. Not a big trade. We're looking at like 35 pips here on this trade plan. But, at 46.08, I really don't want to be trading into 4600 because I think it's going to bounce. It could stop you out, and there's probably a bunch of pending orders there. So I don't like trading into double zeros. That's for sure. Okay? But easy trade plan. We just want to sell it. All right? And this is another one. You're going to have to wait till London Open. Take a look at our other friend, the Euro Yen. This is in a really nice position. It's in a downtrend. It's got a gap to fill. This is going to be interesting because we're at support before the gap gets filled. So this can be a very interesting trade, but this needs to come up to the 23.6 Fibonacci level. No, I did not improperly place the fib on the chart. I placed this is what we call a reverse fib, and the reason that I do a reverse fib is I always want to know where the 161.8 Fibonacci extension is because I always want to take profit at that area, right? The maximum take profit area is always the 161.8 Fibonacci extension, so it's an inverted fib. So I did place it properly on the chart. It just gives me a better idea of where I want to take my profit. It makes life easier. The more simple we do it, the easier it is and the better it works. Don't want to get complicated, right? Sell at resistance, buy at support, and use fibs and take profit at the 1618. That's my trading strategy. I mean, it's pretty easy. Not much difficult than that. So, very easy trade plan on the euro yen. Folks, the New Zealand dollar has just done us so well over the last week. It's really traded really nice. It needs to come up to this 38.2 at 0.6931, and we'll take it to the downside. I don't want to take it to the downside here. If you look left at the chart, that is a mess, and that means you're going to fight that. So we need to get way above that. So when we get to that mess, we are at least break even, +5 or 7, and we have a free trade once we get to that. But if you look left of the chart, once we get down into that nasty range down there, there's nothing you're going to be able to do, and it goes all the way across the chart, and I really do not want to be involved with that mess. So we are going to look for the 38.2 pullback, and I think that is our best trade plan for the day, and the New Zealand's good about giving us pullbacks, so I think we can do that. And this is another one of these pairs where we want to wait for the London Open. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, again, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day, and we'll catch you next time. Take care, traders. Bye-bye for now. See ya.